Right, Taurus. So, let's see what messages does Tarot have for you. Lionsgate Portal. Interesting. Okay, lots of cards for you. Lots of cards for you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right. So, strength in store for you too. Given what's going around the world, of course, understandable that strength, a lot of courage is required right now. A lot of us may be being tested. Of course, we have been tested this year a lot, and the last few years. Though the last year should have been slightly better than what has been going on now. But yeah, strength also means that you're expected to keep your courage up, and just by doing what you do best, doing your best, not just saying that you're doing your best, actually doing your best, will bring out what is needed and allow you to overcome mean attitudes of hatred or backbiting, things like that that people may have been doing behind you, or difficulties in the workplace or with work like that. Your vices may also be at on an all-time high at the moment. You got the devil as well. Okay. Um, yeah, it has been a case for a lot of us. Our vices are not just ours. A lot of things in the world are vice-based right now. So take a control of your vices. Maybe you cannot confront this enemy directly, as in your vices directly, but then a workaround can always be found. You can be humble. Uh, Guidance as such says, okay, maybe instead of vices, you can channel this energy elsewhere. The same thing that can be used for vices can also be used for creativity, for example. It's the same chakra, the sacral chakra that allows you to creatively express yourself. And if you start creatively expressing yourself, it works wonders. It works like therapy. It will change your mood, change your thought patterns, and actually bring you back to positivity. So instead of falling prey to your vices, maybe you can use your vices to get ahead and move forward. For you too, there is the Ace of Pentacles. Money is in store for you. Uh, just be careful of your vices. Do not become a slave to them. Use them to actually get ahead. Sometimes it also comes if it's coming with a strength card. So we have the strength and the devil together. That means not only are you expected to keep courage and strength to do the things that you need to do, but also overcome other people's vices that may be taking you away with them. As long as you can do that, there's plenty of rewards in store for you. It could also mean a windfall, but for some people, it also could mean gambling. Now, gambling doesn't necessarily mean literal gambling. This could also be trading shares or looking at the share market. If you have investments over there, might be time to play with them very smartly. If you do, you can make a lot of money right now. Keep your hopes up. Similar advice for you over here as well. Keep your hopes up. Uh, the sun is shining on you too. Okay. Maybe you need to do a little bit of grounding for yourself. If we are sometimes flying too high or thinking too much or working too hard, it can become difficult to stay grounded and actually work on the work that we need to do. All the work starts happening over here. So instead of that, put some work in the ground. With the sun card over here, for you, I would recommend going to a park or spending some time in nature. If you have been dealing with a low mood and if you've been exerting yourself too much, being the earth energy that you are. So Earth also means you need to ground yourself a little bit. It's not always digging the earth like a raging bull. Sometimes it's calming yourself down by engaging in creative activities like painting or cooking. Uh, you can also look for fresh ingredients if you don't have any. Maybe get a small pot, start growing something, coriander, basic mint, some stuff like that. Taking care of something with love and compassion sometimes also brings good qualities from it back to us. Okay, so visits to gardens recommended, visits to nature recommended. Well, there's a lot of celebration in your life as well. Okay, what's going on? Right, so we have again for you too a life plan may be being revealed to you, secrets may be being revealed to you right now. You may be learning a lot about yourself. If you haven't looked at your spiritual self lately, there's also a message to look at your spiritual self. Um, if you're married, pay some attention to your wife over here because, okay, sometimes we get lost in our doing our own things and we forget about the people who are around us. So bring that compassion into your life and look at your partner. Maybe even celebrate with them a little bit if you haven't been in a celebratory mood of late, because Taurians can get a little gloomy sometimes. So if you haven't been celebrating life a little bit, maybe it's about time that you celebrate a little bit and stop being only gloomy or work orientated, or I have to get this, I have to get that, I need this or I need that. Breathe in four, hold four, breathe out four, you'll be fine. Okay, learn to celebrate life. And we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands over here is bringing you news and maybe things about travel as well. Pages as such are themselves not messengers actually, like, okay, the scout that goes and looks for things. So over here you may be looking for new opportunities. With the gains that you make, certainly you may be looking at new businesses or investments that you want to do, but you're not sure because in a way you're standing, the page is over here standing in a desert. So for putting down those ideas, you may need to travel. Okay, Page of Wands also is a traveler, is a messenger. So messages may be coming to you. If you have been thinking of going overseas, you have been. You have been thinking of going overseas. This may be a good time to start looking at those options uh, and actually putting down seeds to grow those plans. Okay, as long as we don't put down seeds and we could keep ideas only here, you can think about a mango as much as you want, but unless you go to the market and buy it, order it on your phone, or plant a mango seed, you're not going to get any mangoes. So again, good time to sow seeds, good time to make put those plans into action. And yeah, if you've been looking to travel, good time to make those travel plans as well. Right, let's see if there's any mystic messages from this magical tarot deck that I just got a few days ago. Okay, messages for tarot on the Lionsgate portal. Almost. Okay. Right. Be very careful of the money that you put. Again, with the devil and the secret. Okay, I guess the secret is money. Maybe we haven't completely figured out how to use our money the best way that we can. There may be miserly attitudes or unwillingness to share our good fortune with the less fortunate. So it's a message, it's a indication like, okay, no more miserly attitudes. Uh, share your good fortune with people in need, or otherwise you may be in store for a loss yourself. Isolation is not a good idea right now. You may need, since there is celebration. So if you have been isolating yourself, isolation is not a good idea right now. You need to get out, you need to meet people, you need to express yourself. Going out in nature and treating yourself that way is also good. Maybe there's a bit of insecurity, so I understand when the advices start coming, it is to kind of negate that insecurity or overcome that insecurity. We do that by spending money in unnecessary, unneeded places, just to make us ourselves feel a little bit better, a little bit wanted, a little bit appreciated. That all stems from insecurity, and insecurity right now may not be the best idea. Right, and yep, connection to Earth, connection to Taurus. That's your card. So be careful of your miserly attitudes. Be careful of misusing your money, or disinvesting, or just blowing money away. Be careful of that. Right. Tower. Not an easy card, but then this also means that a major change is required in the way you may be operating your life. The time is now. If your life has not been going the way you would want it to go, there may be root causes to it. And those root causes, either you improve or they will be removed for you. And when things happen forcefully, when nature or universe starts doing its own thing, then sometimes we don't like it. A lot of times we don't like it. So it's better if you can do it on your own hand. Otherwise, chaos will ensue. Disasters may happen, and a lot of times you will have yourself to blame over there, because the devil is playing its role, and it's nobody else a lot of times but the one within. Right. Any other messages? Any other messages? Any other messages for Taurus? Other than spending time in parks and creative activities. Any other messages? Quick one, Taurus, there's a lot going on. Right. So, movement, try and move away from danger. If you sense you may be about to get into an argument or something, move away from it. Because usually the people that you may be dealing with right now may be equally powerful or equally matched opponents. Not a good idea to be in arguments or disagreements. If it's disagreement, try to convert it into a discussion, and discussions have an end. Disagreements or fights, nobody wins, actually. Then there's King of Wands. King of Wands is, okay, a natural leader, somebody who's an entrepreneur and a visionary. Those are your good qualities. Bring them to light, bring them to use. Try and see the bigger picture of your life, and try and see the bigger picture when it comes to disagreements with people or their attitudes. You are the leader, you're Earth, so you have a lot of grounding anyway. Be ready to overcome challenges. There is no point in giving yourself a guilt trip every time. Instead of that, try and change your habits or the way you're operating your life. Don't forget to celebrate. We have the celebration card again. If you think of going into a battle, go prepared, don't go unprepared. You have the energy, you have the passion, and there's a lot of inspired action that you're willing to take. The moment you start taking positive steps, I guarantee you, the moment you start taking positive steps towards improving yourself and improving your condition, problems will start disappearing by themselves. Okay. Like the queen of the high priestess also says, little spirituality, little self-love, and little love for the people around you. try and focus on that too. You may be able to reconcile with someone that you may have had an argument with, or you may be able to actually marry the person that you've been wanting to marry but have been maybe running away from. And also, you may be able to get that job or that thing that you've always been wanting to do, that ignites your passion and makes you move in that direction. Right. All of that with this Lionsgate portal, your next few months look quite exciting. Quite exciting. Pretty darn good. Right, Taurus. So, in case if you have any questions, any doubt, you can get in touch with me anytime. You can message me, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Since this is going to be on a YouTube channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for regular updates. It's going to be a regular thing every week. I will bring you your messages. Have a good one, Taurus.